Quarantine Daily Routine. I'm Tanner Gott, and I hope you are well. One of the most beneficial cognitive biases I have is the belief that anything that I experience that could be perceived as negative or a problem is really a gift that God, the universe, source, whatever you choose to call it, has given me. Inside this gift is the answer to the question I truly seek. When you want something so bad that you'll ask your higher power to assist you in guidance in obtaining it, or to give you the answer to the question you seek, it's always given to you, but not the way you might think. The lie is that guidance and answers are given in an instant aha moment or a revelation. We as humans want everything to be instant gratification. The true place to look for what you seek is wrapped up in the gift of a problem. No one likes having problems. They don't feel good. This negative feeling can stop you in your tracks, or that same feeling can ignite elements inside you that take you from your current situation to your desired destination. Now listen to this. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. The current situation we have found ourselves in regarding the coronavirus pandemic is a problem for us all, providing us with two different options. You can crumble in fear and uncertainty, or you can use the emotions associated with this to plunge headfirst into the unknown and come out the other side as the person you truly wish to be. Last New Year's Eve, I was counting down the seconds till the new year, watching fireworks over the ocean at one of the nicest resorts in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. I was with my beautiful girlfriend, our kids, and family. I thought in my head and wished into the night sky that I was going to make 2020 the best year of my life. Fast forward just 5 days later, I was homeless, sleeping on my friend's couch after losing everything I had. For 5 days straight, I stayed up stricken with fear. I was frozen. I wanted to just fall asleep and hope this was all a dream. At my lowest, I went to my higher power. I was angry at where I was. I don't deserve this. Help me. I waited for an answer, an insight, one of those aha moments, and I got nothing. Nobody was coming to save me. But something amazing did happen right then and there. I fell asleep for the first time in 5 days, and I slept so long and so good. When I woke up, I decided that instead of waiting any longer for someone to save me, I was going to save myself. Using the uncomfortable negative feelings associated with my problem, I took action and learned that these same feelings that once paralyzed me were now propelling me. I was on a mission. I put in the work, and in a relatively short time, I overcame my circumstances. And while on this journey, I discovered that the habits from my daily routine played a huge role in the results I was getting out of life. I created a daily routine that would get me what I wanted. I wish that 2020 would be my best year, and my wish was answered in the form of a problem. The journey to solve my problem, I discovered many tricks, tools, and techniques that act as the framework of the person I needed to become in order to obtain my desired life. When this pandemic hit, everybody was gifted a problem. Many of the people closest to me saw doom and destruction, but I saw opportunity. I truly want to help people see what I too was once blind to. Your problem's a present. The wrapping paper is the negative emotion which shouldn't stop you from opening it. Tearing through the wrapping paper is exciting. As you unbox your gift, you'll find the answers you seek, and you'll become the version of yourself needed to obtain your desires. What I found as I unwrapped my problem were new activities that I had to drill daily in order to make them become habits. And I'm giving my gifts to anybody who needs them. Let's let this quarantine be a time of growth. Train yourself to see life's problems as doorways leading us to the highest versions of ourselves. Be brave enough to dig deep, and you'll find what you seek is what's inside. Grab onto all you can, and let's return to the world as some badasses ready to get it. This is habit number 9, which is journaling. I've spent most of my life trapped in my mind. I attach onto a thought, identify with them, and then become them. We are all given at birth the super powerful machine called the mind. But what we don't get is an instruction manual on how to use it. The mind can be a beautiful servant or a dangerous master. You must learn how to harness its power so it can be used as a tool. Nothing has taught me more about my mind than meditation and journaling. Meditation shaped my awareness in becoming the observer of my mind. It separates the I from myself. Now let me explain. I'm sure you've once said or heard someone say, I love myself, or I hate myself, or even in extreme situations, I am going to kill myself. Have you ever wondered what part of you is the I and what part of you is the myself? I love myself. When you dive deep into meditation, you'll quickly learn who the I is. The I is the observer, the awareness of who you truly are. As you meditate and observe the thoughts you think, you question, why am I thinking this or that? As you observe, you can choose to hook onto any thought that passes by. This is where the awareness slips away from the I and you enter myself. Myself is also referred to as the ego, the created version based on the beliefs you accepted and the thoughts you've identified with. If you truly wish to know yourself, you must learn to separate the I from myself. And it's because your mind is equipped with an imagination. If I identify with a thought, if I say this thought is me, my imagination will expand on my initial thought, and I now must also accept all the things produced by the imagination. Also, each thought comes with an emotion included. The mind is powerful and is happy to take control, and it is in control as soon as you identify with a thought or emotion. Through this, you are at the mercy of your own mind. This is where the powerful duo of meditation and journaling come in to assist you. I explained earlier how meditation shapes your awareness as the observer of the mind. But even with years of meditation, practice is a constant battle. Your awareness of being the observer, you slip up latching onto a thought which will take you on a journey through emotions and imagination until you snap out of it and you bring your awareness back to the observer. Exploring your inner space, your mind, and your thoughts must be done, but what all you find internally then must be brought out to the external plane in order to be viewed subjectively. By doing this, you're literally separating yourself from your thoughts. I practiced meditation on its own for many years before incorporating journaling. During this time, I became familiar with my internal space. I labeled my thoughts and I knew what emotions they produced. But it wasn't until I added in journaling, I was unaware of the root cause. Why is it I think these thoughts? Journaling allows me to extract each thought from my mind to a tangible area where I can explore it subjectively. And also, I will now have a record of the work I put into it. Exploring your thoughts internally is an ineffective trap. Variables like attention and the imagination and emotions get in the way of focusing in depth on any particular train of thought. Here's how I use meditation and journaling to take the power back. This is one of the most important things you must do in order to no longer be a slave, no longer be a passenger. Only when you take the wheel can you arrive at the destination of your goals and desires. Through the practice of meditation, you're learning to observe your thoughts rather than hooking on and identifying with them. You're also practicing unhooking your awareness from thoughts and bringing it back to the observer. Over time, build and strengthen the observer to take charge over your internal space, managing thoughts and emotion. Each day, empty your thoughts out on paper for a ranged amount of time. Also, get in the habit of exploring thoughts and ideas using pen and paper. Each day, train your mind to translate internal communication and manifest it into reality. Do this through journaling. This habit is training you to think in the most productive way, mind into matter, thought into writing. I can't tell you how many problems I've struggled with internally that instantly were solved as a result of journaling. Get familiar with your true self. Separate your thoughts and feelings. This is where you find your purpose and deepest desires. Then use your amazing mind to manifest them into reality using habit number 9, journaling. This is Quarantine Daily Routine, habit 9, change your ways to change your days.